Ever caught yourself being unable to shake off a thought about an unfinished task or some unfinished business, or your mind's just overthinking on some kind of thought? Well, there's a name for that, and it's rooted deep in our psychology. Stay with me to go deeper into uncovering the Zeigarnik Effect. If you're new here, then my name is Dr. ElishaGoldstein. I am a clinical psychologist. I am the author of numerous books and creator of the mental health accelerator program called Uncover the Power Within. If you want to learn how to work with me more closely, to live your healthiest and happiest life, or you just want a collection of free resources, go ahead and click on the links in the description below. I want you to picture this. It's the 1920s. Bluma Zeigarnik was in a cafe and made a fascinating observation. Waiters had a superb memory for unpaid orders, but once the bill was settled, poof, it was gone, forgotten. This observation wasn't just a cafe trivia of some kind. It unveiled a compelling aspect of our brain's function, what he called the Zeigarnik Effect. Of course, named after him. Basically, it's our mind's way of ensuring that we circle back to unfinished business. Now, from an evolutionary perspective, this makes a lot of sense. Imagine our ancestors leaving a task unfinished. Didn't just mean we were worrying about it. Now it meant we weren't having any food or shelter, so the brain developed a mechanism to prioritize these tasks by constantly reminding us. Now, fast forward to today. Our surroundings have changed, but still the mechanism is embedded. It remains the same. With a whole lot of tasks and distractions that we now have, our brains, let's say, are maybe overcompensating. They're over-reminding us, leading to feelings of feeling overstressed and overwhelmed with everything that's circling back on. Now, the magic trick to appease this mental tug, what do you think that might be? Just write down what you need to remember. The act of jotting down gives the brain kind of a pseudo sense of completion. And of course, it's always satisfying just to strike things off the list. It gives us a sense of accomplishment, which is one of the pillars to just feeling well and happy in life anyway. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Creative people have been known to exploit the Zeigarnik Effect. What does that mean? They'll stop their work abruptly on purpose. And what this does is this intentional loose end keeps these creative juices flowing, allowing them to return over and over again with fresh insights. You know, meditation is the same. If you have an unfinished task and you sit in meditation and you just let your brain do what it does, in the meditation, you'll notice creative and fresh insights. This happens to me all the time. But hey, it's also essential to cut ourselves some slack. It's perfectly okay to leave tasks for later, as long as you set a clear time to return. By doing this, we give our brains sort of a scheduled completion. It's as if they know, like, oh, hey, you're going to come back to this. It's like it doesn't have to loop around it because it knows there's a slot where it's going to be remembered. So the next time you're swamped with intrusive thoughts about unfinished tasks or some kind of unfinished business, or it's overthinking and looping on some idea, remember, this isn't just a sense of overwhelm and stress. This is the Zeigarnik Effect. So when you name it, you can tame it. So name it. Say, this is the Zeigarnik Effect at play. This is just part of what my brain does. So instead of being a slave to it, you use it as a tool to enhance productivity and creativity. So thanks for tuning in. If this was supportive for you or gave you some insights, don't forget to like this video. And if you're new here, we put out great mental health tips every single day. I call them sparks of light. They're meant to give you these daily sparks to lift you up, give you insights, and help you support a happier and healthier life every single day. My name is Dr. ElishaGoldstein. I will leave another video on the other end of this for you to continue learning and growing with. See you in the next one.